Hey, 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 welcome back to the Wheat Field. Welcome back to the Wheat Field. This is your girl Lottie just coming and popping in with a quick channeled message. So if you new, welcome to you. Welcome to the wheat field. If you coming back, what up, my wheat? How y'all doing? What up, John's wheat? Hope y'all having a great Saturday, that it is beautifully blessed. Be intentional on this day. Make it a great day on purpose. Ashe. All right, let's jump into a couple of cards. It's going to be a quick little message because we already got a spread. We just did it on the live on Facebook, but we figured we'd bring it to you too. I haven't figured out the whole multicast, multi-stream thing, so we just gonna run it back one more time, right? All right, my week, let's get it. Anywho, we have the Ace of Coins is the energy for today. Yes, we Ace of Coins, abundance, but it's backed up with the Knight of Wands. So when your abundance come in, your opportunity, don't get the big head. Don't be all suchy muchy, set up like egocentric, like I'm feeling somebody that, got to get the drip and stay dripped. You know what I mean? Father say, yes, be humble. You could get dripped. I mean, luxuries of life is luxuries of life. I mean, we are creation wanting to experience creation. And I believe like the flowers get pretty and like the peacocks show their feathers. I mean, folks be wanting to, get their little stunt on them one time, but just be careful. You know what I mean? Don't stay humble all while you're doing that, is what I feel. We also, not that one, is this one, have this dream card right here. Dream, a little dream. It says, you are special, the most special you this world is ever going to see. Yes, so follow your bliss, walk your own path, and let your talents shine bright to see, for the whole world, everyone to see. So walk your own path. Let your special talents shine bright for everyone to see. And I believe your special talents is what's going to bring in this Ace of Coins. It's going to bring in all of this abundance that we have on the table. But again, the challenge is going to be making sure you don't get egocentric. Yes. We got a King of Cups, somebody that is very loving, very giving, very open hearted, wear your heart on your sleeve type of energy. But there may be some sort of delay in how you are going to move forward. Maybe moving forward to something that is a new type of venture or opportunity again that you love, that is like really piquing your interest, that's got you giddy, got you excited. You know what I mean? And it's a trust here. We got the Two of Wands. It's not trust, but yeah, I guess trust and planning and preparation and how you're going to move forward. Maybe you need to trust in self. That could be a thing. Spirit says yes, because with this card pulled, to be your own you, to realize that you're special. You are the niche. It's something different about you. You could be in a field with a whole bunch of other people doing the same thing, but that doesn't mean that they're going to do it the way that you would, that you are going to do it, bringing your whole specialness to the space, to the opportunity, because you're the niche. You are the niche. So, again, the most special you this world is going to see. There's no other you. And to be anything other than you is an exercise in futility. So, the next energy we do have is a soul truth. Are you really clear about what your soul wants? You know what I mean? Is there anything else, anything addition to? Are you really doing exactly what you want to do? Are you covering up parts of you? Are you afraid of you? I feel. Sometimes people can be afraid of success, and they can be afraid of letting their whole self out, of being vulnerable to show the whole you. Yeah, but that right there is, you just delaying your own greatness. You are great. This card right here. Get my finger out the way so y'all can really see that and read it. Ashe. Try to hold it up there for a second. If you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you've always had. You must decide to make a change. Make a change. Make a change in just accepting your whole self, being your whole you, being unafraid and unapologetic about displaying you, about putting yourself out there, your opinion, your thoughts, because you're going to be different from anybody else. You are designed different. You are made different. You are uniquely called and designed to be different. None of us are the same. We all have our uniqueness, and you are the most special you this world is going to see. So walk your own path. Father say that is where you'll find your opportunities for growth. Remembering that everything is happening for you and for your own evolution. Yes. You're not a victim of the things that happen. You're not. And sometimes it can feel like quite the opposite because, things happen to us. They are atrocities and they are treacherous and they are betrayals and lies and deceit and just downright violence. Like I said, treachery, right? Atrocity. And that can make you feel like a victim. But if you are under the sound of my voice, then you are a survivor. You can move from a victim standpoint, a victimhood mentality, into a survivor. And you can even move from a survivor to an overcomer. And that is a whole nother level. Because people sometimes get stuck in survivor instincts. Something happened to you, a violation of your personal rights or somebody that's close to you, and you then survive, right? Because you like, I'm not going to be a victim, but I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Yeah, okay. But at the end of the day, to overcome and be an overcomer is a whole nother level. That is when you move up from that root chakra of just surviving. I gotta survive, I gotta protect, I gotta, be defensive. Yeah, hold your boundaries and all those things that learning along the way, but you use it to evolve, to grow. And as you digest all of those experiences, the things that don't serve you will still fall away, and you will be an overcomer, and you will use those opportunities or those happenings to support your opportunities for growth. And Father say that is where your abundance is going to come in. That is where the abundance comes in. When you take the atrocities, move past the survivor instinct, that root chakra, go into that spirit space in your sacral. Get some understanding. Move into enlightenment with your solar plexus. Get some light on that and let that enlightenment discern what needs to fall away from you. Digest. Break that stuff down and let it move away from you so you can get into your heart space and you can manifest your heart's desires. And that's your abundance, your Ace of Coins. Yes. Father say the answers lie in the moment. Stay awake. Be present. Stay faithful to your observations and your feelings. Get that in there one time for the one time. Yes. This one right here. Father say our soul truth card. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Do you have some unrealistic expectations? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment, with ourselves or with relationships when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Being gracious and grateful for all things. Again, the things that you have survived, what you have now become, you're an overcomer, that were the seeds in the groundwork, the strengthening for your abundance, for the purpose, for the work, for the service. Some things you will never be like, oh, I'm glad that happened. Oh no, because you're talking about having somebody's light taken up out of here early. Well, I wouldn't say early because everything is designed for a purpose. It's for a reason. Only the Father gives and takes life. And we have to have acceptance on when the Father does that and how the Father does it. Because we don't control the when and we don't control the how. And to realize that, again, the Father creates all things good and evil depending on the word that you read. But most theologies state that the Father created all things, that the Father acts through all things. And sometimes, depending on how you believe, people only think that the Father is every good thing. But I will argue that the Father is everything, and everything that is created leads us to the good thing. It is designed to push you towards the good thing. It is designed to irritate you. Pain is a hell of a catalyst. Pain is a hell of a catalyst. Oftentimes people get into a joyous state and they sit there, they get complacent. Their drive is gone. They no longer have a motivation. And sometimes we have to have a catalyst in order to push you to move. Anything that's in motion had to have a catalyst to move it, especially if it was sitting still. You don't move without a catalyst. You don't move without a force pressing up against you to push you, to motivate you to move. And the Father does that through pain. It does. Because all things works towards the good. But it's not our good. That's another thing that acceptance comes into play. It is not our good. This abundance right here, true Ace of Coin abundance serves creation. It serves the Father. It serves the all. So you may get pushed, and the atrocities in your life are there. But they are there for a whole reason that may be outside of yourself. And to have acceptance on that, the fact that your life is a part of something bigger, something that you can't see. Is there a spiritual attack? Yes, please clear my throat chakra. Thank you, so that this message can come out clear. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And whatever energy is in this space seeking to attack the message, please block it out. Block it out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please seal me with your Ashe. Seal me. Seal me. Seal me. Ashe. 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 Thank you, Father. Yeah. But that's the thing that, what else could this mean? What else could this mean? What was we just saying? Because sometimes we face atrocities and we have no idea why the hell did this happen to me. Like, why am I called to experience this? And having some acceptance on that is hard. It really, really is. Because it's like, well, why? What is the purpose? I can't see no reason for it, right? And then you go into survivor mode because you have to survive it. You have to get through it. But the ability to become an overcomer and then serve from that place where you have literally, no weapon formed against me shall conquer, like it shall not prosper. You are a conqueror, right? What else could this mean? What else could this mean? Are you able to look at a bigger picture? There are multiple ways of looking at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears. That's that root chakra. That is that basic need to survive, your basic instinct, and its limiting beliefs. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? You can only step outside of it and look at the trigger when you begin to elevate yourself above that root chakra instinctual space, coming into that kingdom space and asking the Father, what could this mean in terms of the design for your purpose, Father, for the Father's purpose, not for my own, because we often, again, live in that root That very basic my needs, my needs, my needs, my needs, versus up into the kingdom. What did I come here to serve? What is the agreement? Heaven coming to earth to do a work, to reside in earth and on earth to do a work, to serve a purpose that we don't always remember. I'm coming into remembrance, but many of us, just don't remember. We spend our lifetimes on a journey to find a purpose. But to remember, to realize and accept the fact that we are here to do the work of heaven. Heaven coming to earth to reside in earth and on earth to do a work, right? And that work is unto the Most High God, edifying onto self, but it's to edify the Father. And in that basic truth, all things that happen, good and evil, are called for the Father's will. We don't understand the Father's will. We know not. Again, that good could be threefold, 5-6 degrees away from you, degrees of separation. It could be down the line. It could be that Emmett Till. You couldn't tell his mother at that time that atrocity was going to result in what we live in today. Young boys still experience discrimination and hate, and you could be hurt not only by society and people who refuse to change their mindset, but also law enforcement, people who are supposed to protect you. But all of these instances of people being taken in those manners cause change, because people get upset and pissed off at what happened. We have to move past our instinct to survive and move up into the kingdom space and say, what purpose am I supposed to serve in this? And then move up into that solar, enlighten me, Father, tell me what that purpose is. And then in your heart space, say, yeah, okay, I believe in my heart, in my mind, that I can affect the change. I can do something about this, so that others don't continue to deal with this. We can put a solution. We can put a dead to that. Or at least make it so freaking difficult and untasteful, and the consequences for doing it is so whoa, that people are highly discouraged to continue that same type of behavior. If you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you always had. Get that in there one time. If you live like you've always lived, you'll get the same as you always had. You must decide to make a change towards your dreams. Yes, decide on what needs to change, and you will be rewarded with a sense of achievement. You will be rewarded. You will. The Father says, serving in the kingdom, you will get everything added onto you, and there be no sorrow. All of your dreams, everything that you can imagine, more plus some, because the Father will give us the things that we can't even think of. Even as your soul prospers. That's abundance. Soul prosperity, provision, security, stability, health, all of that is your abundance. Affluence, the ability to inspire and to motivate, to affect change, all of that is your abundance. But do you believe that you are worthy? Do you believe that you are worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim it. Claim the life you dreamt up. Claim it. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? I am worthy of it all. Start with being grateful. You are summoned to more peace, Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. When it comes, you surrender and focus on what you can control. If you expect nothing, you are grateful for everything. You will experience extreme fulfillment. And I love that, because when you expect nothing, you are ready for everything. That's detachment. That's the law of detachment. Being detached. You can have goals and dreams and all that stuff, but you don't need to expect anything out of it. You serve it. You serve it up just because it's free. Because it's for you to serve. And you will serve it for free. You don't need no payment. You don't need no followers. You don't need no subscribers. You don't need no nothing, because you just serve it. You serve it out from a kingdom space, from your enlightened space, from your heart space. You speak it out in goodness. You serve it in goodness. Yes. Following this intuition, understanding that your crown has been set and it receives downloads. The Father sits on this throne, the throne of your praise, of your gratefulness. Everything comes from there. You go into the kingdom, everything that you could ever desire is in the kingdom. It's in your covenant. It's in creation. And it was gifted onto you. Not for you to chase it, but for you to realize that you already have it. Do you believe that you have it? Do you believe that you're worthy of it, beloved? The answers lie in the moment. Stay awake. Be present. Stay faithful to your feelings and your observations. What can you see? What triggers you? Coming away from what triggers you. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. Tears to testimony, beloved. Pain to passion. That's how we do it. I see how difficult moments help me become the best version, and I am thankful for them. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for your soul, and it is accompanied by trust. Trust in the Most High God? Yes. It comes when you surrender. Surrender and focus only on what you can control. And if you expect nothing, detach. You are grateful for everything. Everything. You will experience extreme fulfillment. And I hear Dharma, the exaltation of your soul. That is abundance. The exaltation of your soul. Thank you guys so much. I see that miracles happen all the time. Open your mind to miracles, and you will start experiencing miraculous coincidences in your life. Had to get that last one before we close out. But thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Tears of We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you gonna get. I love you. I love you. I love you, my we. I love you just like I love me. Why? Because I love the eternal Lord of all of creation, the Lord of all hosts. It's mine, the infinite intelligence of the all and its breath, the breath of life that fills and connects us all to the next now. Know this. Everything is going to be okay. It all works towards the good of the Father. Let's get underway. Let's get underway. Come up out of that root. You survived those days. Now you can overcome. You can use that overcoming for your service, for your dharma, for your purpose, the exaltation of your soul. Accepting that it is for the will of the Father, though. And it don't always feel good to us. But He uses us. We are His willing, if He surrendered vessel to deliver a message that is edifying unto self, that you serve up to the Father, for the Father's will, for the Father's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And heaven did come to earth to reside in earth and on earth to do the work of heaven by any means necessary. Love y'all. Ashe.